Hello, day trippers, and welcome to another episode of PA in a Day. Welcome back. Today we're once again going to the edge of our perimeter of our 2-hour drive, for 2 hours from our Pocono region, to a place in Ronks, Pennsylvania, and it is called the Crest Adventure Farm. Now, it was obligatory at some point that we would do stuff in the heart of Dutch country, which is the Lancaster region, Lancaster County. And this would be our first, actually, for this show in particular. We've been out there plenty of times. It's a nice day trip. It's not real far, but like I said, it's exactly 2 hours. We're going to be going to this Crest Adventure Farm. The farm itself was started by the Coleman family, and that was in 1996. And it eventually evolved. It started with just a corn maze, essentially a corn maze. Now it's 15 acres plus of all kinds of fun. And I could say it's geared for kids, and it is, but it's not. There's so much there for adults and kids to enjoy together, of course. But they have the petting farm, rather. All kinds of little rides. You'd have to see it.
There is a speed trap ahead.
Oh dear. Well, she told us. But hey, Liza's driving, and we're obeying the law. But wow, it is a Saturday, and it's Labor Day weekend, as a matter of fact. So it's going to be a little crazy with traffic. Anyway, getting back to the Crest, it's a wonderful place. We were there one other time a couple years ago. And we went during what's called the Sunflower Festival. And you have to check their website, and that's down below. Check their website, because hours will change. Today it is 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. they're open. But that could change during the weekdays. I think it's 10 to 6, and then things change. They're open 3 seasons, which is, of course, spring, fall, and summer. Not necessarily in that order. But you'd have to visit it yourself to get the full grandeur of it. Now, we'll get it on video today, and I might mention as well that the Sunflower Festival is happening again right now, and Liza had enjoyed those flowers so much. It's sunflowers and zinnias. They're in full bloom, and it's usually the end of August, beginning of September for a couple weeks there where they do that. But there's so many other seasonal activities they have, like Halloween stuff and springtime with Easter and things. So, like I said, once again, check the website. And we've got roughly about an hour and a half to go yet for driving, but with the magic of editing, you're already there. And we've arrived. Welcome to Crest Adventure Farm. And it spans out in front of us here. Alright, we are in. And people are just having fun all over the place here. No joke. Here's a map of the place, which we also just picked up a paper copy of, and it's pretty big. It's called an amusement park, but I see this more as like agricultural entertainment, or more of an agritainment. Here's some of the cider fresh donuts made right here. Back there's a gift shop, there's a sweet shop, and there's farm animals. Oh, that's a definite. This seems to stretch on for a long time here. And they have a giant slinger. And they do in fact have a penny press machine for elongated pennies. Alright, let's kick this off. I'm going to do it. There's a little area here called Sproutsville, and I guess this is all rides for the kids. We'll take a walk back.
Come on, guys.
Now it's set up like a little village back here, as is most of the rest of the place. There's a little playhouse and a diner, and this is inside of one of the little Sproutsville village houses, I guess you'd call them. But it's like a little schoolhouse. There's a little lake on the AstroTurf there. People are just walking through the water, you know, a little bridge. And this is definitely something I want to highlight on this video, is they are completely solar powered. You see the grid back there. And right here's the, I guess it would be the capacitor. But I'm a big solar energy advocate. And yeah, the place just keeps going on and on here. Here's the barnyard jump. My luck, I'd hit my head in the ceiling. And up here is the post pounder, and I would say this is probably one of the adult things, but I'll give it a shot. What the heck? There's the Barn and Grill. It's one of their, I think it's their largest eatery here. And you got kettle corn over here. And this scares me. And they have more games up here as well. It's like a soccer game and some kind of basketball game. And there's some tetherball over here too. More good old-fashioned fun play area. But now we're going to take a break in the video from the attractions, and we're going to head over to this festival with the sunflowers and the zinnias. And here we are again, just like the picture in the beginning of our introduction. But same truck, same Liza, and different flowers. And if you want to, you can pick your own. And it says to please the attendant first. But this is part of the attraction. There's a little pathway that leads through here. They have little setups here for photo ops throughout. There's a lot of people walking around up here too. It's very enjoyable and beautiful. Said the woman in the distance. Here's one of those photo ops. Gee, I wonder what happens if you go through. I wonder where it ends up. Oh, I'm on the other side. I'm entering the zinnia patch. And it goes on. It really does, as you can see. These sunflowers go back. But I've got to get up to that tractor. The kid in me wants to go for the tractor. Well, it is getting to be that time of year. It's the beginning of September here. Soon we'll have these carved up and having smiling faces on them. Ah, there's the little tractor. I could film here all day, but for the sake of keeping this a shorter video, we won't do too much more. Let's see, what Liza is doing is she's taking a whole bunch of still pictures with her other camera, and we're going to do a little music montage at the end of the segment. So you're going to see a whole bunch of beautiful flower pictures. Look at all the butterflies. Look at that guy. Boy, he's having a high old time. Not gonna hurt you, big guy. That is a big butterfly. I'm so going to climb that hay pyramid. So I don't know what it is. Just getting in a place like this brings the kid out of me. Oh, let's face it. I don't need much coaxing. We're currently going through, and I feel a little bad about it because they're so beautiful, but I bought Liza the ability to, there's a bee on one now, Liza. Just landed on the yellowish one. Totally towards me. But the ability to cut and take home a dozen, which was $15. But we're trying to choose single stem ones and not destroy the whole plant. Alright, we got our dozen here, and Liza's holding them all, happily. She was frolicking again. As my beautiful wife with her beautiful flowers. Alright, this is the Farm Animals and Experience Center at Cherry Crest. Oh, the goats up there. Out in the sun, those crazy kids. Look at them. Hello there. Look at them all back there. Oh my goodness. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy right there. Wow. Church looks like a goat. You know what? She does. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you down there. How are you doing? Lunchtime, I guess. Daffy's Duck Deck. We're hiding under the chairs. Well, hello there. Hello there. You don't say. You don't say. Norfolk and Western. A couple chickens. And of course, it's the chicken coop. Okay, this is like a little museum in here. I'm not going to highlight everything, but you can definitely see a lot of the farm equipment at the top. And of course, there's peeps. Just to give an example of what's in here, this is how milk is produced and processed. I touched base on this before. It's the barn and grill, and apparently they serve you eat outside. Nice little pavilion area.
Title in December.
That's a cute little bridge, and it leads into a whole other area over here, which we're heading towards. This is cute. There's a like a corn feed storage area, silos maybe, I guess you'd call those. It's all made into like a playpen, or like a play area, I should say. There's a music barn, a whole bunch of stuff to bang on. So it's pretty cool.
These sticks here and start banging away. Look at that. The sticks are right here. Look, right here.
There's a straw bale hoist. Oh, here it comes. That is something. And there's even more up here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on there just a minute. I made Liza climb up to give me the camera. You get one heck of a view from up here. Oh yeah. And usually I don't like heights, but this doesn't bother me. We're still up here on top of this hay pyramid, I'm going to call it. But I wanted to get the railroad tracks. And you can just hear the train in the distance. This is some kind of nice little view up here. This is Grandma's kitchen, and we do need a soda. We need something to drink. And this is all the way in the corner here. Apple blasters. I guess you shoot apples and aim for targets. And over there's a paintball range. So neither really our speed, but still it's pretty interesting. Yeah, we're on a country road car, and it's interesting. It's like a Freddie Flintstone technology down here. But of course, Liza's driving like normal, but it gives you a nice little view of the park. And the seat is not entirely solid.
What?
The seat behind me is not entirely solid. You got it? No, I gathered.
It's like it's no power steering anymore.
Gotcha. No. Yeah, that's where we started from. Country road carts. You can kind of see the vehicle sitting there. That's kind of cute. Make your own jump rope for $5. And apparently they have all the stuff in here. Little barn area. And that's what your jump rope ends up looking like. The ladies are warm. They're just sitting in the shade, laying in the shade, chewing away. Now, I will also make mention there is a hayride type wagon ride. It goes, as a matter of fact, there it goes. It's heading back. And there's a corn maze, a very large corn maze. Liza and I will be doing neither of these, so we won't be filming them. I'll go by them, especially the corn maze, so you can at least see where it's located. But we'd blow out 2.5, 3 hours in there, and we are actually shooting 2 videos today. The subsequent one is going to be shot next, but won't be released right away. I won't even say what it is. But yeah, there's a lot to do here. You could blow out an entire day here. Well, day trip. That's what it's about. This is in fact the wagon ride I was talking about. It goes around the property and drops you off at another spot. Although, I think we're just about to hit the jackpot as far as the filming for this day goes. And this is the corn maze I was talking about in the background. There you can see it. I'll try and draw it in here. But it goes on. It's a few acres. It's pretty big. I don't know the exact size of it, but it is definitely there. I'll get the front of it as well, so everybody gets an idea. Yeah, here's the corn maze entrance, and like I said, it's expansive. It's pretty big, but it's just not something Liza and I have time for today, as much as I'd like to do this. I mean, we'd like to get home before tomorrow. You get lost in here too, man. You're in trouble. But that's probably pretty well marked, I would assume. But they've been doing this for a lot of years, as you can see here. Cherry Crest Amazing Adventure Farm's amazing history. And they have all the mazes from all the past years they've done this. Now, before we leave here, there was a trading post souvenir shop back there. It was more over little kids stuff. But this is the sweet shop, which we'll take a walk inside and I'll film for everybody to see here. And then, of course, over here is the general store, and it just happens to be the exit. They have a nice little selection in here. And, of course, homemade fudge. And they have the novelty candies and things like that.
I'm like barely in here, and I love everything here.
Great. Now back over to the general store and of course the exit.
Bill, I'll meet you there.
Now, if I remember correctly, this is a nice little elegant gift shop. They've got some nice items in here. A lot of which, maybe not a lot, but a decent amount are made by the families here. If you want a t-shirt, and everybody knows who watches the videos, I have to get a hat. It's not even what they're selling, it's how it's set up. It's just a very, very nice setup in here. And plenty of homemade goods. I saw soap over there. And again, they have stuff on the top that was used in the past, I'm sure. But it looks like a nice little old farmhouse. There we go. Ah, what a day. That was incredible. And like I said, they describe Cherry Crest Adventure Farm as a fun park, and it is, but it's more like agritainment. And there's just so much going on there. Different varieties of items to do, items to see, things to do. The flowers, I mean, that was worth the trip in itself. But that is Cherry Crest Adventure Farm, and we were there for about 3.5 hours, I'm going to say, walking around and just enjoying ourselves. And it's outdoors, and it's weather dependent, of course. And like I said, check the website. Check the website for times different hours, different events, and I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. We definitely give it a thumbs up. It's a nice place to visit, and like I said, it's right on the perimeter of our 2-hour limit from the Pocono region. But I'd like to thank you again for watching today, and if you liked our review, please give us a like and smash that subscribe button. Thank you again. Keep on tripping.